Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. Alrighty, so it looks like we're doing Pisces. How exciting. This could be a big focus on your career, but let's begin with a quick little oracle message from your highest teams of light, ancestors, benevolent deities, and ancestors for your highest timeline for Pisces energies. We have lemonade. Ooh, I heard this quote recently that was like, I think it was like one of Beyonce's videos. And it was like, I think it was her mother, but I'm not sure who was in it. But I think it's not like a super recent music video, but the mom was like giving a speech during this music video about how she had gotten lemons and turned them into lemonade or something like that. So let's just see, 22 could be a relevant number that you keep seeing or something. You could have support while doing this. It says making the best of things, silver linings. We all know the phrase that when life hands you lemons, you make lemonade. It's a wonderful, colorful way of telling you to make the best of a bad situation. Sure, lemons could not be very sweet, but that doesn't mean they're worthless. Actually, I'm remembering something. Many of the world's best creations were born out of sorrow, frustration, and broken hearts. So maybe you're channeling this energy into something. The need to make the most out of very little opens your mind, forces you to consider what else is available to you now. It also gives you skills, right? You learn to make the most of everything you always have, even if you do have more. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, things don't work out the way you'd hoped, and you're left sifting in the pieces of what could have been. When someone betrays you or leaves you behind, or lose a job, or a plan falls apart, it can be easy to find yourself giving into feelings of self-pity or grief. Don't allow it to take root. It's time to regroup, opening your mind and heart to what's possible. Channel all the energy you're putting towards your sorrow and redirect it towards discovering something even greater. This could be about a job or an opportunity. This could also be about maybe a masculine in your life. Could be about family issues or home. Let's see what else we can get for Pisces. Pisces, what's the energy? What is the cold, hard truth? I'm just kidding. Oh, what's this? Spreading disease on purpose. So that was just there. So I don't know if that's relevant for your reading. But let's dive in with these ones, I think. Pisces, let's get you some dice for your highest team. What's the most important messages for their highest timeline? Spirit guides, guardians, spirit animals as well. Don't want to leave anybody out. Pisces. This could be a new way of maturing yourself. This could also be about your communication. There could be something about your self-worth as well. Tell me more for Pisces. Repression in the past in the reverse. Maybe you're not repressing something. Or they don't want you to have regrets about something. This could be to do with the masculine, some kind of fight here. Maybe this person was very argumentative or aggressive. Yeah, this could have been stagnating your growth. So they kind of want you to move away from something. Maybe it was slowing you down, Pisces. This could be something to do with work or money. Yeah, something could have been really like draining you in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. Maybe financially. Maybe it was confusing you. Maybe it was like dragging you away from finances or like strength or like stability in finance. You could have been dealing with somebody with earth sign placements or met someone at work potentially. I have like the ace of water here. So there could be like a new beginning in your emotions or in an emotional way, maybe just in general, or the way you process emotions, or could be a relationship or people or just things that bring you happiness as well. Could be like a new lease on life kind of energy. Okay, let's see. Masculine here. Somebody here could have fallen out of your life. They could have been very secretive or dark in some way, like bad boy. What's that? I don't know. I'm getting so much now. It was like bad boys, what you gonna do? And then I heard the other thing where it was like he was like, you better hide your kids. You better hide. Or remember, it was like a meme or something from like years ago. It was like, I don't know. If I remember, I'll link it in the description. Third eye, fate. So there's something here that was like divinely destined to like make you open your third eye or gain clarity on something, maybe. Or something like was intervened or detoured because it wasn't helping you grow. It was just like stagnating or confusing you. So maybe there's like a shakeup here or like a teardown. Tell me more for Pisces. Rebirth in the future, so that's nice. So you could have been leaving something that was very controlling or someone's controlling tactics. This could have been a masculine, potentially. Separation in the reverse in the future. So if you do happen to get together with somebody, maybe there'll be less control in the future, more emotionality, or this could just be a situation. Longing. Maybe you just won't feel this longing in the future anymore as well. Pluto could have been dealing with a Scorpio or something very intense. Very intense energy. Like this guy could have been obsessed or like possessive or jealous or like power dynamics or just very intense. It's kind of giving what's that movie? Practical Magic. What's the first guy that Nicole Kidman's with? I don't know what's his name, but he was like very obsessed. Someone here could be going through a transformation though, or they could have left something behind to gain clarity, or like coming to their power. Somebody could have made decisions here. Anything else for Pisces? Yeah, something was like taking away your opportunities or wasn't allowing you freedom. Yeah, it was like limiting your freedom. Yeah, so there was some kind of divine detour to like shake you up or give you freedom. You could have communicated this. Tell me more for Pisces. You could have spoke your thoughts. There's something about moving towards your north node and not sabotaging your destiny or purpose anymore as well. Like, yeah, there could also be something about divine timing with a masculine going through a transformation. So if this is returning to you, it will be in time. There's something about awakening the third eye here, though, for sure. Or like electrifying it or like charging it up or something. Something could have been limiting your self-love. Let's pull one of these for Pisces, and we'll get into maybe some tarot messages for Pisces from their highest team of light. Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. So you could be learning how to protect yourself or how to get grounded as well. Let's see what that's about. You could have had to protect yourself from somebody that was very harmful as well, like even physical or dominating or something like that. Earthed. The challenge of all souls having a human experience is to be of the world but not of it, to realize they are souls having the human experience and be fully conscious of it, to have their soul fully embody the body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a strong longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for the personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend towards immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in this physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul having a human experience means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence, so kind of like grounding or becoming a channel or conduit, kind of grounding your energy, right? Not being so flitty and floppy that you don't have any grounding, that you're just kind of totally spread out, but also not being too in the body without any connection to anything else, right? So it's really important that you kind of ground the energy or bring the heaven down to earth kind of energy, being in the world but not of it. Most star seeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels in the heavens. Life on earth can be difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth. So you have to like understand why you would choose a body and like what is the purpose? What is your purpose for coming here, right? Like what can you tangibly do? And you're being called to focus more on your energies in the physical world. Yeah, so what do you want to create? What can you create? Like start to journal or imagine it, to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer. That's interesting. This could be about teaching or learning or traveling or expanding or connecting like different ideas together as well. Protecting people maybe. Maybe you have a purpose to protect. This could be about health as well or mindsets. Maybe you help people or help them with their bodies or minds. Okay, let's get you some tarot like we said we would. Let's get you from our lovely... Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind, they want to go with this deck. Messages for Pisces, because we want to go with the grounded, earthy deck here for this reading, Pisces. Let's see, what are the most important vital messages? King of Gifts in the reverse, so sideways. Maybe you felt like unstable financially, or there's a masculine around you that was quite ungrounded or unstable. Anything else for Pisces? Yeah, there could have been a lot of fighting as a result of this. You could have been fighting with this person, maybe to do with money, to do with bills. Maybe you had to see something clearly. Interesting. Page of Cups. Maybe somebody wants to apologize in the future. Extend an olive branch. Someone could be cooking as well or cleaning. Knight of Canes, Knight of Swords in the reverse. So there's bad communication here for sure. Or there's been a block in communication in the past. Pisces. Oh. The Star in the reverse. Yeah, lack of healing. Tell me more, Pisces. Wow, Wheel of Fortune. This is something, maybe a Sag, but this is also a divine timing, seasons, closing out cycles, loops. Yeah, you could have taken a rest, Pisces, or went into like a mode of stasis. I'm seeing like, isn't there like a thing that like tarantulas, they like shed their bodies, or there's some kind of tarantula that will like freeze itself or something, and then it like walks out of that body, and it just like, that's what I'm seeing in my head. Like, I feel like that's a thing. I wonder if that's a thing. I'm gonna Google it. Do tarantulas freeze and then walk out of their body? It's not like freezing. I think it's like shedding. Do tarantulas shed their body or shed their skin? Yes, they shed their skin. This process called molting is how they grow. Interesting, as their hard exoskeleton doesn't grow with them. So in order to expand, obviously they need to shed this exoskeleton. Molting involves the tarantula essentially escaping its old skin, leaving behind a replica of itself. That's cool. So maybe, wow, that's really neat. Huh. Like in a metaphysical way, like you ever meet people that you're like, wow, you're like me, but like if I never got off that, like if I never evolved, like no offense, like, you know, like you meet people at different levels because you've gone through different levels too. Not to, I'm sure people meet me or you and also say the same thing, and so it's really our job to continuously to evolve, like Pokemon kind of. But if sometimes you meet people, or I don't know, it's just interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, they say growing tarantulas molt more frequently, sometimes up to once a month, while older tarantulas may molt only once a year or even less often. Adult males will molt only once after reaching maturity. So maybe you're feminine here, and maybe there's something about you constantly still, because feminines and women, we're constantly shedding, we're constantly rebirthing our energies and our hormones and everything from that blood, right? That's interesting. So maybe there's something about that here. Maybe it's your time. It's your time. But we have the Nine of Pentacles on the top. So there's something about kind of like independence or enjoying. You can see how chill she is. She's got all her gifts. She's got like nice slippers on. She's got a nice robe. Yeah, you're improving your finances, or there's some kind of like divinely destined season to like improve your finances here. It looks like, or coming out of like, yeah. Tell me more for Pisces. People and placements. Messages for Pisces. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, it's like letting go of everything and anything that was like, yeah, the Tower. This is great though. Like, this is the best tower I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, especially if there were like deceptions. It's like the storm really allowed things to be seen in a more clear light. You can see all the people like scared as they run from that tree, right? So there's something about like, I don't know, like it's giving like maybe the Grinch, like when he steals all the gifts from the town and they all have to realize the true meaning of Christmas, which is true. That is the true meaning of Christmas, is love, and it wasn't about the gifts. And oh, that's deep. Pisces. That's funny. Pisces. Five of Cups, though, but it definitely, finances are the number one contributor to a bad relationship and to abuse, for sure, because people are going to argue, you know what I mean? So people can get really nasty when finances get involved. So this could have been impacting the emotional realm as well, but I think you're manifesting, so, yeah, you have greater peace, temperance here. You're moving away from some kind of pain or painful ending with the Ten of Swords here. There's some kind of alchemization into a better situation here. Strong Sag. The Moon. You could be doing this in secret or tapping more. Maybe you're doing this at night, or you're kind of like reflecting, or there's something about that. Interesting energies. Pisces messages. Oh, forgiveness in the reverse. Wonder what this is about. Transportation. Lessons and blessings. Somebody might want to repeat something with you, or maybe this is like a repeat to tell if you've learned something. Be careful of whatever you invest in. Side note. Be careful not to get pregnant. Anything else for Pisces? Atlantis. If somebody was attacking you in the past, they might cease to do that. I don't know. Let's get you one of these for Pisces energies. Oh, and outer strength. Okay, soulmate. Wow. Anything else for Pisces? Momentum, manifesting. Somebody here could be a gambler, or wants to gamble. Or this could be gambling on a relationship. Or there could be some kind of, let's see what this says for momentum. Someone here could have been very judgmental in the past. It says green means go, cleared blockages and obstacles. This card means change is coming in hot. An incoming direct message or text or email could shift your reality very soon. You've got yourself on the fast track to success. Brace yourself and be prepared to act quick. This could be about travel or some kind of expansion or letting go of something as well, potentially. This could also be an opportunity from the past looping around. Pisces. Boss up. Abundance in the future, though. Really nice energy for the future. There's something about growing or sowing your seeds and allowing them to grow and taking care of the garden and everything that goes along with it. You could also be you could be changing your look or something like that as well, or like your vibe. Like you could be enjoying life more as well. You could be exiting out of some kind of shadow work with like discipline, increased discipline or resilience, filling your cup. Yeah, you really spent time on finding out. Yeah, what's standing out to me is my voice matters. So maybe you never thought that you could speak, or you never like you had issues talking or expressing or like standing up for yourself. But there's something about learning how to more confidently like speak abundance into existence as well. So interesting. Alrighty, let's get your actions. Pisces, most important vital actions. Actually, let's get this. No, I like this one. Pisces' actions, advice for Pisces for their highest timeline from their spirit team, guardians, and guides. Three of Pentacles. This could be about really prioritizing and working for yourself, on yourself, putting yourself first, not others. Because you need to fill your own cup before you do this, right? You can't give if you have nothing to give. The star in the future position, there's some kind of healing coming in or some kind of miraculous or miracle kind of results. It says equilibrium. Okay, yeah, there could be something like rectifying regarding like some kind of legal situation or relationship or scale balancing. Tell me more for advice for Pisces. The sun. So it's really about seeing clearly and stepping into your leadership potential and energy. There's something also about charging up your confidence, like something unexpectedly could have shook up something so that you could rebirth into a stronger sense of self or tap into your manifestations. Yeah. Tell me more advice, actions. One last. Okay, they want me to get a different deck. All right. There's something about maybe a boss figure or King of Pentacles. Obedience causes harmony and peace, calms anger in anyone. The adored God. So maybe you're just calming down as well. Like maybe something got you riled up. Messages for Pisces, actions, advice for Pisces. The Hermit in the reverse. So this could be about exiting your shell, exiting something, like maybe not just hermiting yourself away, but actually going forward with something, like putting your talents or skills out there, reaching out to people. These could be boss figures or let's get you something else for Pisces. Messages for Pisces. Mortifactio. So you could have moved away from something that ended in the past. Tell me more, Pisces. I feel like there was like a maturing process. Pisces, like maybe this had to happen or something. Rotatio, yeah, something could have been very repetitive or was draining you, so you kind of had to like break out of a loop or a cycle. There's something about spinning your own web as well. The web we weave, Pisces, like making sure it's a good web. Dissolution. This could have caused you to kind of like entirely like liquefy your body, like how a caterpillar does before it turns into a butterfly. Glass. Yeah, there's something about seeing with greater clarity or creativity, which allows you to like manifest new portals as well, or like open up new realities. Interesting. You could be like actively opening up new realities. Side note, there could be something about a clear channel of communication between you and something. And we did say blood, like that time of the month. So that's interesting. There could be like a sacrifice or like some kind of stabilizing, centering kind of also there could be some kind of thing about, you know, like they used to put leashes on people back in the day to like suck out disease or something like that. Maybe there's something like a fasting process or like a cleansing process. I'm not suggesting that, I'm just saying that's what I'm seeing, like like back in the day in the 1800s or something, they used to put leeches on people to try to cure them of sicknesses. Oh, interesting. Okay, so maybe this was like a situation that entered your life to cause you harm, only to heal you in some way. I know that doesn't make sense. Okay, Pisces. Well, I guess it does. Pisces. Because sometimes there's like energies in our auric field that we don't know we're there until we see it reflected in the mirror, kind of energy, I guess, maybe. Or to change our foundations, or like the way we relate to the world. Pisces, any last messages from this deck? The darkening, yeah. I keep getting that energy here. Like there's a lot of like richness. There's almost like a fertilizing element here. Like something is like churning, or it's like turning into something else. Like maybe you used to shield away from darker aspects, but now you're like, I don't know, you're properly utilizing them in some way to like build upwards. It's like taking your power or something. Interesting. All right, let's get you a wisdom for Pisces. Pisces people and placements. Co-create. Thinker. Interesting. Perhaps you're in a creative slump, suffering from writer's block, or facing a monumental task, but unable to decide on the first step. Inspiration means drawing in the divine guidance. You must tap into spirit, not simply yourself. Ask spirit for inspiration. Two minds are greater than one, so co-create with the divine partner. Reclaim your partnership with spirit. Inspiration flows through you as soon as you get out of your own way. Interesting. You could be reflecting or thinking a lot as well at this time. Interesting. This could be about trying to see the truth, seeing where you're in denial about some kind of unhappiness in your life. This could also pertain to others being misleading or withholding, or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth, even if you don't like what you hear. Acknowledging it is the key to a beautiful new future, where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose. Set yourself free. Nothing less than the truth is required now. This could be about work. Yeah, there's something about seeing something more clearly that allows you to create as well, is what I'm getting as well. Like this clear new vision helps you to like stabilize what you want in reality or something. So let's get you some tea leaf. Pisces. Messages for Pisces energies, people and placements. Fly in the reverse, I think, in the future. So maybe that you're coming out of some kind of disease or pain or ill health. You could be improving your health. There's something about you'll be shown the way. A dark man is here. Tell me more. Pisces. Apple. Temptation will test you. And this is right on top of that Hermit card, an Ascension tension. You can see those sharp fangs from the snake really pointing out to me. Was this reading I said somebody offering you fruit? No, I don't think so. I think it was the Leo reading. You could be dealing with a Leo. Maybe they're, yeah, Pisces. Dolphin. Financial gain. Usually coming from something you did in the past. Dolphin. Yeah, in Leo's reading, I talked about the dolphins in their reading. Pisces, darn. Forces could be not working against you like they once were in your career. That's just for Pisces. You've matured. This has been a long journey. There's something about like getting obstacles out of the way, or maybe your power and your increasing power and strength has kind of done this for you. Fan. Yeah, you could have definitely been romantically involved with this dark man. This person could want to be in your future. Side note. Anything else for Pisces? Yeah, you could have had to like really stand your ground to get on the road of success. Like you could have had to like really. I'm getting Chris Stapleton's the song "The Ram." I'm the Ram. So it's something about charging ahead. Pisces. 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 Someone could be watching you. There might be something you are trying to find or figure out. Solid foundation. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Yeah, it's like right near Ram. Beware of greed. Temptation will test you. Solid foundation. Success with effort. You might need to protect your standards in relation to your foundation, like what you want to create or build or manifest. Yeah. You need to like really tap into your boss energy. Seek information that helps you. Also, you can like control your enemies or something. Like you can control them maybe. There's something about seeing them clearly and then mitigating for them or like binding them or something. Tell me more for Pisces. October. Could be dealing with something about October, maybe a Cancer or a Scorpio or Libra. You need to defend yourself to protect your health. Interesting. Any more? Oh, shit. Something about your work could be relevant. Something about October, maybe there. Tell me more. What does this mean? Okay. So there is going to be some kind of healing because of your strength and your ability to boss up, Pisces. Chair. Someone could have left your life. This could have been something that was like tempting, or maybe you had to like protect yourself from this situation. Good fortune. You won't be disappointed though. There's something about like disappointment in a friend or lover. This could be like a new person or an old person, but you're going into great good fortune regardless. But I don't know if it's with a past person or a new person. So maybe that's still in question. Maybe there's like a opening here, or there's like some kind of, I don't know. Oh, shit. There's something about considering though something about someone's finances or about finances in general. Persevere and you'll overcome problems. Beware of greed. Pisces. Travel light. Travel soon. Interesting. Take care. There will be a loss of material wealth. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. And it says pay attention to your finances in the reverse. So I'm thinking this is not about money. I think your finances will be fine. You just need to protect them. Yeah, there's something about protecting your fortune. That's what you need to do, is defend yourself. The most difficult part of the situation is not over with a masculine here. So if this person returns, you do need to still be strong. Like you need to embody this new energy. Or dealing with any new men or whatever relations. Tell me more for Pisces. Something could have taught you a valuable lesson in your career or regarding power or sex in career. Maybe, yeah, you're coming out of a period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Something taught you something. Yeah. It really taught you to come into your power. It could have really challenged you, Pisces. Someone could be less stubborn in the future. It's coming out in the reverse. Or this could be like somebody new who's not stubborn. You'll be receiving a gift. Could be an opportunity waiting for you. Interesting. This could be emotional or like tangibly as well, because you'll be receiving a precious gift as diamond. Or this could be you refining yourself in your career or your job. There'll be an opportunity for friends. Yeah, someone was working behind your back maybe in the past. Maybe more for Pisces. Or there's something about using your senses to guide you forward. Oh. Wow, honor and respect will come to you in my most future right position. So maybe we'll end those there for now. Let's get you juicy messages for Pisces from their spirit team, guardians, and guides for Pisces. Messages for Pisces. I'm hearing visionary messages for Pisces. You could like art or music, messages for Pisces, or you find inspiration or energies there, Pisces. Messages for Pisces from their spirit team. And the guardians and guides. Oh my god. Pisces. We have use protection. Okay, so you could have had to protect yourself from something in the past, or your manifestations, or your job. It says be careful of cryptic pregnancy. So you do need to be using protection for sure in any kind of sex at this time. Decide where you want to go, especially regarding your work maybe. Stay away from work drama. Angel and human, it could have been upright or reverse, so take it as you will. It says maintain peace of mind. So maybe align yourself with the angels. They want sex from you. Interesting. So you do need to be careful, because they could only want sex from you, or this could be dangerous. And I heard a great quote today that said, before you have sex with anyone, consider if you'd be freaked out if you had to raise a child with them. So just be careful. All will be revealed. So maybe there's new opportunities that will be revealed. Spain could be relevant as well, or there could be something about Spain in general, or something Spanish or something. It says, taking more agency to write your own script. I love that. Not monogamous here, so maybe you're realizing someone's not so monogamous. I don't know. Now I'm getting the banana song from Asylum. So maybe somebody here is going to an asylum or mental asylum from the American Horror Story season Asylum, where that character sings that banana song. I think I might link it if I remember it or search it up. Um, it's like AHS Asylum banana song. I don't know. Asylum. Okay. Anyways, run its course. Yeah, something could have ran its course. They were trying to watch you. I did say something like that, like a masculine watching you. Lean into your God-given self. So really lean into your purpose and all that jazz. My hair. All that jazz. So maybe you're doing your hair or something. Don't feel bitter. Okay, so continue to feel happy and continue to resonate with that Lalom. That's a music band. It says spiritual awakening. So you could be going through a spiritual awakening. We have Maroon 5 Animals. So somebody here, I think that's a song. It's like where he tracks somebody down, like it's a stalkerish song. It gives me the heebie-jeebies a little bit, but I put it in here because I thought, it's so freaking real for sometimes. So, anyways, yeah, definitely check that song out, Animals, Maroon 5, if you haven't. It says only misses you when they can't feed off you. So maybe this is somebody who wants your attention or wants your love, wants something from you, your money, wants food from you, literally. I don't know. Maybe wants your energy. Maybe they're a vampire. I want you to leave your current lover. So maybe you're seeing someone new, and they want you to leave that person. I don't know. Money over hose. So make your choice. I don't think money's ever made me cry. We have infinite potential with limitless growth. Infinite potential, limitless growth. So maybe you're realizing that. Taking charge, boss up here, right? They had this coming karmically. Okay. It's kind of like that. If you know that black guy, it was like a meme. He's like, okay. Like all nervous. They were very greedy. Oh. We have only beneficial for one person in the relationship. Whatever you believe, it's true, negative or positive. Sign the contract. So you could be signing a new contract. It says, has been abusing your heart this entire time. I'm seeing Beetlejuice, like when he tries to like marry Winona Ryder. He's like slaps a zipper on her mouth so she'll shut the hell up. Or maybe it's the other person. I don't know. Okay, let's see. It says, staying open to beautiful things now because we deserve it. I like that. That's nice. Good people coming in. Oh, I like that. Empath plus narcissist paradigm / dynamics. Maybe you're realizing that could have been what this was. It says, they thought they were going to play you, not you them. LOL. Break up with them. It says, your ancestors are all around you. I also heard all over you, or like in a way of like the SWAT team. Like they're ready to go in. I don't know. Thinks of you often is here. Good Lord. You lost faith in them. Channel energy into your personal growth. Targeted since birth. Walk away from trolls. Bitch, don't kill my vibe, Kendrick Lamar. So maybe this person's a vibe killer. Don't let just anyone into your life. So evaluate their frequency and vibe. They are going to see your potential. Of course they are. Your infinite potential. You have a limitless potential. Stop caregiving. Put yourself first. Care for yourself first. We have determination is passion for the pursuit. So maybe you're sparking your passions. We have projecting their doubts. Eliminate them. Exterminate. Okay. It's from Doctor Who. Okay, let's see. I have to put some tape. It says, God separates you from the unworthy. Loves the color red, maybe, or blue. Maybe they just have anger issues. I'm also seeing green eggs and ham. I don't know why that's relevant. Huh. Like Dr. Seuss. I don't know. Do it. Don't focus on outside stuff, people or things. Focus on God and self. I like that. So you can basically manifest anything from that clear center. It says, say no to the wrong resonances. So maybe you can just pick that up because you guys are very sensitive, especially if you're really attuned into your own frequency. You can tell when anything's not on that frequency. You don't want to get dragged into somebody else's reality or manifestations. Failure is a part of making your dreams come true. It's an ingredient, that's for sure. Pay attention to your thoughts for messages, guidance. Yeah, we already read that. We have they were not trying to play a major role in your life. And stop playing the role of doing it for others. Their karma is not yours. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like. I deeply appreciate it. Thank you so much. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Feel free to subscribe. Take care.